I, I want to install the sink strainer here. That's Laser Bay from Home Depot. And you can see it's coming with a number of items here. So the first thing you have to do, you have to remove this nut. There is another nut here. This is a flange, and this one is not needed now. So the first thing we have to install this flange. So this is the putty I'm going to use to install this flange, and I already make a piece of it here. And what I want to do, I want to just go and make sure it's overlap here, and then cut it. Because before you're going to install this flange, you can see the putty all over it. Inside the sink here, need to be a little bit of cleaning here, just to make sure that the dust is here. And then just put it inside here and press it as much as you can. Okay. Now we're going to go under the sink to fasten this drain flange. Okay, now I'm taking that. First is the washer. Okay. Then the gasket here and the mounting together. The gasket and the mounting. Put it here. Okay. And now I'm taking the nut. You can see the nut here. That is the nut. Taking the nut and that's it. I'm just locking it to its position. Just make sure the gasket is proper. Okay, now I have to take a plier and just lock it strongly. Using this range of plier, I'm going to actually lock this nut. You really have to lock it tight, otherwise you're going to have a leak. That's it. So that's the way it's look from up, from the sink really. And you can see the excess of the putty here, which is acceptable, and we expected to get it, correct? Now we just need to remove it. It's not going to be very difficult. After you remove it, just make sure that you can see there is no any space here between. If there is any space, just continue to lock it. Lock the nut under the sink. that's the way it's looking so far for this sink here. See, there is another sink here that I need to put, draining here, pipe. That is for the disposal. So what left us to do is to test and verify there is no leak after the installation of the sink here. So I'm going to open the water here. Okay, and I will let it go like that for a while. And I'm going to look here to see and even touch it, just to see if there is any leak here, or here, or here, in the pit wrap. So currently I don't see any leak. Okay, but that's not the complete the test. Shut off the water and then I put this one inside. And now I try to fill the sink with water. I'm taking a bounty paper and I put it here under the pit wrap. Okay, so if any water will go there, I can immediately trace it on the bounty water, on the bounty paper. Now you can see the sink is quite filled up with water. I can even put my hand here, as you can see. Okay, and the most important to see if we have a leak from the top here. And in order to verify it, you have to touch it really and to see if you have any water here. I don't see any water, not from here and not from the pit wrap. So we have a perfect seal here from this area, and as you can see, the water is not going down yet, but if I will open this instrument, the plug, looking under the sink, and there is no any drop of water whatsoever, so that said that this job is done properly.